Hi and welcome. So today I'm going to rank all the James Bond actors from my least favorite to my most favorite. Okay. Um. So um. Let me know in the comment section down below who your favorite James Bond actor, who your least favorite. Now don't comment if you haven't seen all the James Bond movies. Only comment if you have seen all the James Bond movies. Okay. Don't just say Daniel Craig my favorite if you haven't seen all the Roger Moore, all the Pierce Brosnan, all the Timothy Dalton, and all the Sean Connery, and even the one-off Joe Lazenby. Okay, um, cause I believe, in my opinion, I think a lot of people just say Daniel Craig the favorite, and they haven't seen any of the other actors that play James Bond. Okay, so let me know. Have you seen all the James Bond movies? And have you seen all the other actors play James Bond in their movie? If so, which one is your favorite actor that played James Bond, and which one is your least favorite? Okay, because there's six actors that play James Bond. There's Sean Connery, there's Joe Lazenby, then there's Roger Moore, then Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and now Daniel Craig. Okay, so with that being said, I like all the actors. I think they all did a good job. But if I had to tell you which one is my favorite, then this is the way I'm gonna do it. Okay? I got like two. I got like two favorite. But if I had to debate out of the two of my favorite, then one would be number one and one would be number two. Okay? So so okay, and I'll talk about each of them and go into detail, and then let's begin. Coming in last play, my least favorite, and probably for a lot of people, is George Lazenby. Now, for George Lazenby, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, this is one of my favorite James Bond movies, and I think when I did my ranking, um, they came like number six, so they were real high up there. But then you're probably thinking, why is it he last place at the ranking of the James Bond actors? Because he only made one. He only made one. If he would made at least one more or two more, or did that contract that they wanted him to do, and make like what 5 or 7 James Bond movies, or how many James Bond movies they wanted him to make, and he might have been higher on my list. Okay, but for this movie, it's one of the best ones and one of my favorites. But the reason, like I said, the reason why he come in last place because he only made one. Okay, he only made one. Uh, Coming in number 5. I'm sorry, but it's Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig. Uh, uh, I like Daniel Craig, but Daniel Craig. How do I say this? This is my personal opinion. Um, um, all the other movies I see him in, I hate to say it, but I like him more in those movies than him at James Bond. I like him in Logan Lucky. He was super funny in that. I wish we would got Logan Lucky 2. I can't wait to see him in Knife Out 2 and 3. Uh, he was good as a detective in that movie. Um, but I guess that I prefer the old James Bond movie because I have a lot of nostalgia for growing up watching the old James Bond movies like Goldfinger, Live and Let Die, GoldenEye, so on and so forth. And the Daniel Craig James Bond movie feel like its own universe. They're all connected, and it don't have the original M in it, the original Q, and the old James Bond movie had the original Q in it, the original M, and they all were like a standalone James Bond movie. Each James Bond movie was like a different mission James Bond movie. Whereas Daniel Craig, James Bond movie were all connected. Where if you watch one, you gotta watch another one. Cause if you miss one Daniel Craig James Bond movie, you'll be left out. You'll be confused with what's going on. Okay, so don't hate me when I put him at number 1 or number 2. I'm sorry, but he's still good. But I'd rather watch Daniel Craig and Logan Lucky or Knife Out. But he's still good. Number 4 is an underrated James Bond actor. And a lot of people say, oh, Daniel Craig was the darker James Bond. I'm like, no. But number 4 is Timothy Dalton. And every time I watch the two James Bond movies that he made, The Living Daylight and License to Kill, I'm like, why couldn't he make that third James Bond movie, Property of a Lady, or even make more? I'm like, man, he's so underrated. Nobody talked about him. And License to Kill is one of the best. License to Kill is like the darkest James Bond movie in the entire franchise. You see people get their legs bitten off by the shark, their head blown off. You see blood. The bad guy, the main bad guy, get burned. You see him getting burned for a few seconds before he dies. I'm like, this is the darkest James Bond movie. More violent. Like, it could even, in my opinion, could even been rated R. Okay? So, Timothy Dalton coming in at number 4 in my ranking of the James Bond actors. Okay? Number 3, Pierce Brosnan. Now, most people say GoldenEye is the only good one he made, and all the other ones he made after GoldenEye were power garbage, power crap. I agree with that. The World Is Not Enough, it might be like his second best one and decent, underrated. Okay? The reason why I put Pierce Brosnan at number 3 because he's the best looking James Bond out of all of them. The best looking James Bond. Okay? He looked good in the bow tie and all that. Just that they just butchered his movie after GoldenEye. They just butchered his movie. I wish they would have a better director for all his other movies. Okay? But that's why he's number 3, because he's the best looking James Bond, and I had a lot of nostalgia for watching his movie in my childhood. That's why he come in number 3. At number 2 is Goldfinger, Sean Connery, and my second favorite James Bond actor. For a lot of people, he either gonna be number 1 or number 2. If it's number 2, then they will put Daniel Craig at number 1. The reason why I put Sean Connery at number 2 because he's still a James Bond actor that I think of. I think of James Bond, him, and the next guy. So him, Sean Connery, and the next guy are the 2 James Bond actors that are my favorite, and the 2 actors that I think of when I think of James Bond. Okay? Everybody else are just like debatable. Yeah. So he got. I like his movie. I like Goldfinger. I like Doctor No. I like Thunderball. Are my three favorite of his. Goldfinger, I think like a million times. I really like him in Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. Um, yeah, you can't go wrong with Sean Connery as James Bond. But why? But who is number one? Roger Moore. Now, for a lot of people, they don't like Roger Moore. They badmouth him because he cracked jokes. But I'm a fan of Roger Moore and cracking jokes. And I say that if you don't like Roger Moore as James Bond, then you shouldn't watch the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU. Because what does the MCU does? They crack jokes. They crack jokes in Endgame. They crack jokes in Infinity War. Probably every single um, Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, every single MCU movie you go see, they had jokes in it. And I like Roger Moore and rest in peace Roger Moore and rest in peace Sean Connery. The uh, the Roger Moore and Sean Connery are my two favorite James Bond actors. But if I had to pick one who would go number one and who would go number two, Roger Moore would be number one and Sean Connery would be number two. Reason why Roger Moore is number one and my favorite James Bond actor because I like his movie because his movie are big. One movie he went to outer space. One movie he went underwater. One movie he went to Egypt. Another movie he went to India. His movie was like big and worldwide and stuff. So that's my ranking. Let me know your ranking down below of all 50 James Bond actors. And this is coming from a guy that seen all the James Bond movies like a million times. And and let me be clear. I do like all the actors. I think they all do a good job. I like Daniel Craig as James Bond. I like George Lazenby as James Bond. I like Roger Moore, Sean Connery as James Bond. I like Pierce Brosnan. I think Pierce Brosnan did a real good job as James Bond. I think he's the best looking James Bond out of all of them. It's just that they butcher him in his movie. I wish they would made his movie better or had got a better director with his movie after Martin Campbell. Um, so or maybe Martin Campbell would came back and directed all his other movies, James Bond movies. But what I'm trying to say is Roger Moore and Sean Connery are my two favorite James Bond actors, with Roger Moore being number one and Sean Connery being number two. But overall, I like all of them. I think they all did a good job. There's not one James Bond actor that I'm like, okay, I wish he wasn't in James Bond. I hate him. He's so bad. No, ain't anything, and not like that at all. I like all of them. But if I had to pick one, it would be Roger Moore. I like Roger Moore. I like his movie the most. Then it would be Sean Connery. Okay? So that's my ranking. Let me know your ranking down below in the comment section down below. And you can my channel, hit the like button, guys. Thank you.